everyone, welcome to Cooking with Chef Rich. Today we will be making one of my favorites, my Aunt Gloria's chocolate cake. If you watch my videos, I make some very complicated cakes. I did a white chocolate mousse strawberry shortcake from scratch, a triple chocolate mousse cake from scratch. So I do enjoy baking from scratch, but part of the reason for my channel is to try to teach people on how to do things. Some of my stuff is more complicated, but every now and then I like to give easy recipes for the home cook that wants good fresh food, but doesn't really want to spend hours in the kitchen. If that is you, this cake is for you. It's one of the best tasting cakes I've ever had, and it's just really super easy. So we're gonna jump right in. We'll talk about it. I am using Duncan Hines Devil's Food Cake, and I'm actually making two of them, so I have two packages over here. I'm doing a double recipe. I will list all the ingredients down below, so you'll know exactly how to make just one of these. This is what they call a half pan. I've sprayed it with cooking spray, just so you know. And I have 2 boxes of Jell-O. This is the one where it's instant, where you just add milk. We're not adding milk, we're not following the directions, but that's what I'm using. So it's not the one where you have to cook. And you'll see it says add milk. It's, I think, 3 cups of milk. And this is a 5.9 ounce box. I have 2 12-ounce chocolate chips. I have 2 packages of graham crackers. I have some oil over here, and some water, and some eggs. And when I do the recipe down below, I'll make 1 cake, not 2 cakes. So just to let you know. So anyway, we're gonna jump right in. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna crush these a little bit. The best way to crush them is, I always crush it before I open it. Except for sometimes it breaks open. Oops, I hate when that happens. We're gonna put this out, clean off my mess a little bit. I guess that'll be in the bloopers. And then I'm just gonna take my hands and crush it a little bit more. The good thing about this is, like very often with a lot of things, you'll make a graham cracker crust, you know, with cheesecakes and with different things. With this, you just crush it by hand and it's fine. And this is just like such a great tasting cake. After some pieces, don't worry about it, not a big deal. You can put it in a food processor if you want to, but I generally don't. So anyway, growing up, one of my very early cooking influences was my Aunt Gloria. She's still a great cook. Just a phenomenal house cook. She baked, she cooked, just a really great cook. So she gave me this recipe years ago, and it's something that she used to make constantly, and I really love the cake, so I'd like to share the recipe with you. Trying to make too much of a mess like I am now, but the good thing about this cake is it doesn't have icing. And while a lot of people like icing, icing's not very good for you. It's just full of fat, generally speaking. Whether it's a whipped cream icing or a buttercream icing, generally buttercreams are more often than not made with Crisco, or even if it's made with butter, it's still not very good for you. This is a great tasting cake. It's perfectly moist. It's extremely chocolatey, which most people like. And, you know, like I said, it doesn't have any icing, so that's one of the good things about it. So anyway, so once we have our graham cracker crust, I'll show you what to do. Have our graham crackers in here. I'm just gonna give this a very short spray of cooking spray. Just give it a little bit of fat, but not too much. Good. And let's jump right in and make our cake. And so as I had said, I have both water and oil in here. I have whole eggs, large eggs. I'm just gonna give this a quick mix. I'm gonna break up the eggs a little bit. We're ready. Now comes the challenging part. Now we have to add our cake mix. Oh, by the way, I had preset my oven to 350 degrees. These will take 25 to 30 minutes, I think, to cook, approximately. course, I'm always wrong with my timing, so I'll let you know at the end of the video. We're gonna add our pudding. Very important, do not follow the directions. If you make this cake, follow my recipe. Don't follow the directions on the box of the pudding or the cake. So at this point, I have everything in here except for my chocolate chips. And basically, you just want to stir it until it's all mixed through and through. You can use a like a hand mixer if you want, but the truth of the matter is, it takes a minute and a half to mix it by hand. If you see any clumps, just kind of hit it a little bit. If you ever had something like a chocolate pudding cake, well, that's kind of what this is. But with the graham crackers and the chocolate chips, it's just absolutely delicious. Our cake mix is now mixed. Now we're gonna add the chocolate chips. And this is a 12-ounce bag, I believe. Yep, 12 ounces. These are semi-sweet chocolate chips. Now we're gonna mix this in. If you look at it, how bad could it be? Duncan Hines cake, pudding, and chocolate chips. Great. And away we go. Do my best to divide it equally. So I actually just got a spatula, a little bit easier. Do my best to even that out. I left a little bit in the bowl because I'm making two of them. I want to see, make sure they're even. If you're only making one, then you don't have to do this step, obviously. You just pour it all in. So there's definitely more in here. So I'm going to put some in here. Just try to even it out. We didn't whip any air into here. I mean, there's no egg whites or egg yolks. So this you can actually bang down a little bit to even it. Like so. And now we're going to stick it in our oven. So I'm going to put it in a 350-degree oven. And I'll let you know what it looks like when it comes out. So we are working on my Aunt Gloria's chocolate cake, and they've been in the oven. And originally I said half hour or 40 minutes. So what we've established today is that whatever time I say, just double it. I don't mean that sincerely. This oven definitely takes almost double of whatever I say, so consistently. So I did say 30 minutes to 40 minutes, and they've been in for an hour and 10 minutes now, and they're just about done, or they are done. So I'm gonna take one out and just show you what it looks like. I'm gonna say it's done. If you take a toothpick and you stick it in the middle, it should come out relatively clean, actually. Got another spot. If it hits a chocolate chip, it'll come out wet. Like that one came out clean. So it is done. Like also, if you push on it, it's firm in the middle. Like over here, it's very firm, but over here, it's definitely firm. And it's also starting to pull away from the sides. So that means it's done. So I'm going to take them out, let them cool, and I'll show you what it looks like when I cut it up. See you in a bit. So our chocolate cake is now cooled. I cut it up and put it on a plate so we can take a look. And now I'm going to have to sample a piece or two or three because I love this. It's absolutely delicious. If you look at it though, even though it is fully cooked, you can see how nice and moist it is. And that's because of the pudding and the melted chocolate chips. So, like if you look at it, just it is so moist and so delicious. The graham crackers give it a great crunch, but I'm going to give it a shot and, you know. And it's seriously amazing. Like seriously, seriously amazing. So anyway, my cameraman David is over there salivating at this point. He's dying for his piece. So with that, I'm going to wish you all a very good day. Thank you for watching. Please share this video with your friends. Please subscribe, like the video, and leave your comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Be well. Bye-bye.